Hello and welcome to Found Her Voice podcast. I'm your host, Valerie. I am the founder and CEO of Found Her Circle, where women entrepreneurs connect, empower, and thrive. I'm also a business coach and wellness advocate deeply passionate about helping women rise. I believe every woman has a story and a voice. No woman was created for silence. Yet many were taught to quiet themselves. This podcast is where that changes. I share my microphone with women who have built businesses and stepped boldly into their calling. When you share your story, you give another woman permission to believe she can too. Ready to amplify your voice? Join Found Her Circle or explore opportunities via the link in the notes. This is more than a conversation, it's a movement. Welcome to Found Her Voice podcast.
Hey everybody, we're back with Found Her Voice podcast. I'm your host, Valerie. Today I'm down here in Lexington with my girl, Lincoln. And she is the owner of Twistedly Boujee Hair. Yes, she is my hairstylist. So when you see this fabulous platinum hair, this is who it is. So, how are you?
Good. So I'm located in Intention Salon at 157 Moore Drive in Lexington off Nicholasville Road. We have brought together to make your hair intentions be bougie. So we are highly excited to have you here. Everybody loves the vibe. I do run under Twistedly Boujee Hair. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok as well. I'm getting better about posting more content. Life happens, get busy. I've been a hairdresser for over 7 years. I've been in the Richmond and Lexington area. Specialize in extensions. I'm certified in 5 different methods, additional 6, but I don't really practice that one. It's not very practical for hair. All things color, blonde specialist, curly hair specialist. Also specialize in doing hair with disabilities, children with autism, sensory issues, anything like that. Been booked private times. I try to accommodate a few late nights, rotate out weekends to hit my clients in here with extensions. Sometimes open up Sundays as well to do that. To fit your needs and your hair needs. My goal is for you to have your beautiful hair goal and dream hair that you want with the best products, the top of the line color lines, and your hair integrity is never compromised, and it's always better than when you came in, when you leave my chair.
I love it. So first I want to know, tell us, how did you come up with the name Twistedly Boujee Hair? And bougie spelled the way you spell it.
So I had a long time ago, I was in a relationship and I was in New York and I came back home and I had a huge TikTok following and I had deleted it for that person and I started over and I ran under Twistedly Broken, which plays into something that's coming in the future. And so when I got back into the hair business and I wanted to get back into doing hair, I kept the Twistedly, and that's under my business umbrella. And then clearly I'm bougie. Black Tiffany is my thing. I love couture. I love Tiffany. So I did bougie. I did my own spelling. I kind of did it how it sounded. I wanted to be different. I looked around and seen how everybody did it. And at the time, there was nobody that spelled it that way. So that's what stood out. And then obviously the hair, and my colors are Tiffany and black. If you look at my logo online, there is the skull that is in there. So I have the skull with the shears, because those things are who I am and represent my personality. So that's where I got Twistedly Boujee Hair. And apparently there are a lot of other bougies that have come out since then with the same spelling. But I was the original.
That's right. So, can't duplicate her.
Just
can't. So tell me more about this. You donate your time for...
So I've done things for certain recovery centers.
Mm-hmm.
I also work with the Special Olympics.
What's the Special Olympics?
So with the Special Olympics, we do hygiene classes and haircuts.
Okay.
We're trying to start something to do once a month, or right now we're currently about every 3 months. So probably once a quarter, we're kind of going in. We do hygiene classes. I bring in goodies. Also do haircuts then. So, like I said, I do recoveries. We work with the Independence place.
Okay.
We do donations. We do things with that. I've done things with you in the past. Haircut, different charity events, haircuts, things like that. Couple times a year, I'll donate or do things for families or people just in need. So I kind of donate that stuff, do products. Education is too big. I love when you come and sit in my chair, I'm going to ask you 1,000,001 questions. I'm going to try to get to know you. I'm going to try to fit what's in your lifestyle. Yes, there are very high-end products that are wonderful and beautiful, but there are also products that just don't fit certain budgets and things, and there are other options that are available, and I will 100%, like, I'm a bad hairdresser in the sense I'm too honest, and I'll be like, you don't need that, like, that's not necessary, we don't need to do this or that, but I will also educate you on how to take care of your hair, what will work, what will not work, what is best, what fits. I do that with a lot of parents, foster parents, grandparents as well. We'll kind of go over those things and kind of give the best direction on how to, and show. We'll walk you through the steps and show you what you need to do and what needs to be done.
And I want to know, like, I know you said that you will, like, block time out, like, if you have, for instance, like an autistic kid coming in and you do the whole, like, sensory. So what does that look like when a parent brings in a little boy, say, and he's autistic and he doesn't sit still? Like, what does that look like?
So I go at their pace. I do what's comfortable with them. I try to get comfortable and speak with them directly, let them warm up to me, have a television, have all the streaming apps, have music, whatever they need. If mom, dad needs to sit in the chair with them, we do that, work around them. I have learned to cut hair as they're moving. So I can work around, know what position I need to do, what I don't need to do. If they need a break, we take a break. If you need a snack, let's get you a snack. Like, whatever you need to get you through what we have to. And if we get there and, you decide on the first couple of visits, like, I'm not ready, that's fine. And there's no time limit. There's no time limit. I'm not sitting here going, okay, well, your 15 minutes is up. Like, it doesn't work that way. You want to get in the shampoo bowl? Let's go. Like, let's do it. Like, let's do it. You want to fix it? Let's fix it. That's the goal, is I want to turn around. Sometimes you have bad experiences, so kids are traumatized. I want to turn your experience into something else. I want you to leave here with a good, positive experience. I want you to come in here. I want you to be like, I'm going to go see Lincoln today. Like, that's my goal.
I love it. And I love that you have the refrigerator and you have the little goodies, so it's all ready. And I say that because when I come to get my hair done, 9 times out of 10, I have the kids. So they know, they all say, we're going to see Auntie Lincoln, and we're going to get chocolate, and we're going to get drinkies.
You're welcome. They take over the TV. Like, you can do what you want. Like, I don't care. You know how to work the remote here. Like, this is an open space. That was one of the things that I loved about when I came here and I spoke with Kelly, is the owner of Intention Salon. She has over 34 years experience. I was like, how do you feel? And she was like, love it. I was like, okay. Like, we're good. Like, that's all I needed to know. Like, are you good? She's like, I love it. Absolutely. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And it really takes a lot of stress off the parent, too. Because I feel like a lot of hairdressers probably get agitated. With kids moving all the time.
Some people feel embarrassed, or the kids are screaming or hollering, or they're, throwing themselves back. And it's like, let them be. They're fine. It's okay. There's nothing to be like, it's okay. They don't like the hair on them. They don't like this. That's fine. Let's work around that. What do you need to make you feel better?
What do you do if a kid does not like the sound of clippers? Have you ever had a kid like that?
So I actually have some clippers that don't have a lot of sound to them. A lot of times I'll let them feel them. I'll let them touch them. I've had a kid throw a $300 pair of trimmers on the floor and break them. Pick them up. Time to get a new pair. Like, it is what it is. It's par for the course. I can clipper cut, or I can shear cut like a clipper. So, like, I have versatility to kind of do what needs to be done. I've done a full fade with scissors, and he was a teenager, and he was just like, I just don't like the way the clippers look on my hair, can you do it by hand? Got you. So, I also learned I have a child with special needs.
Yep.
So, I don't know. I think they sense it and they feel it. So, there's just type of patience that comes. And I want to say non-emotional reaction.
Yep.
They don't feel like you're tensing or you're anything. It's because I've learned to, control that and to give that ease into something.
So they're more open to you.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love it. And I love that you have all the little, I say glitter hair over here.
Oh, tinsel fairy hair? Yeah.
Yes,
Tons
for
of
all
tinsel.
the little girls.
Tons of
So
tinsel.
the little girls come in here and they get their hair done, and then they can have tinsel put in their hair.
It's called a mini bougie. So it is a discounted price, and they get full service. Like, we come in, we cut your hair, we put you in the shampoo bowl, we detox wash you, we shampoo you, we deep condition, we bring you back to the chair, we blow you out, we curl your hair up, we pick tinsel, we put the tinsel in that you want. So, yes, absolutely.
I love it. And I bet every little girl loves it.
Oh, absolutely. There was one county that's like 2.5 hours away. There was 18 little girls in their school, and they all had drove in through the back to school thing that I did, and like they did a newspaper thing. It was crazy, and they all had glitter hair, and they all came from the same person.
Oh,
they came in and did like back to school shopping and ate and brought all the kids things. I was like, oh my god, you're coming in for like 2 hours away? Like, that's wild for this like $25 cut special. And they were like, yeah, and then all these little girls like had the same person do their hair. So
I love it. I love it. So now I want to talk about like the different products, because I know, like you always tell me, Val, use these certain products on your hair in between our visits because the platinum color will stay longer, and plus, Val's hair sometimes gets dry because of what reason?
Heat. Heat protectant. Absolutely. Products are key. And I say that, and I'm not trying to sell you or this is what you have to have, but there are main things that you need. And finding in this that the better hair products you use, the less product you use, the longevity of your hair, and make sure your hair lasts longer, like your hair color and all of those things. Blue shampoo is your favorite thing, and you use the worst blue shampoo, and it dries your hair out because you use it way too much. And then, I'm just saying. And then,
so let's just tell them right now. Let's just tell them, because I know she's directing this towards me. That's okay, because I know. What is the best purple shampoo for like my color hair?
I do not want to, but I'm going to tell you. It's Paul Mitchell Platinum Plus. Hands down, I've tried them all. As bad as I don't want to like Paul Mitchell, it is absolutely one of the best. That is phenomenal. It does not make your hair purple, does not turn it blue, does not turn it. It just gives a nice silver blend, and you don't have to leave it on for 15, 20 minutes and walk around your house and clean with it on your hair. So it is a phenomenal product. And when you're in my chair, I'm not going to max your hair out with all of this product. So you go home and you're like, you can't fix it.
Yes.
No, I'm very simple. I love my Kenra blow dry spray. Okay. That is mandatory. It cuts your dry time down. It's heat protectant. It is oil based. I also, when I curl your hair, I will use a heat protect. Yeah. And then I will finish your hair with oil just to kind of seal in all that goodness. Also, all of my color services come with a full K18. Yeah. Which is a reconstructor from start to finish, the full line all the way through. One product's supposed to reverse a year's worth of damage in 4 minutes. So using the entire line, it helps detox, makes your toner stay better, true to tone on your blondes. That is one thing of being a blonde specialist, is that I actually tone out what we don't want on your hair. So when your toner is gone, your blonde is still beautiful. And it stays. And those tones are gone. We're not going to have to come back through and keep putting bleach over and over. One of the things we pride here with part of Let Your Hair Intentions Be Bougie is that we're brought in some amazing lines that are more all natural. They have less sulfates. We have some autoimmune diseases that kind of float around that makes you allergic to color and things like that. And these lines are all free and clear of all of those things.
Love it.
Lawns is a huge line that we are actually getting ready to go full service with in regards to color and their styling products. And absolutely amazing. They come from a flower complex. They use a lot of natural things in their colors. Like their reds are infused from chili powder or chili peppers to actually make the reds. So, we have actually brought in the full line. There's a couple all natural lines that we're also bringing in that are coming soon. So you guys are the first to hear. We haven't fully released those things. And I actually use those in the extensions. Okay. And with that, my most is K-tips. And you will find, especially in this area, now a lot of people do K-tips extensions.
Why?
They're very time consuming. So basically I take these little tiny bonds and I hand place them in your hair. And usually you leave with probably 2 to 3 to 400, depending on how thick your hair is, into your hair. And people don't want to sit here and manually put those each ones in. You heat them and you bond them. They last 4 to 6 months. There is no maintenance usually in between rolling around some new things in regards to doing some partial fill-ins to make your actual installs last longer to where you're not coming in 2 to 3 times a year and getting full installs to kind of break up the expenses through, get you some more longevity. So those are some big things that are coming in my extensions. We're getting ready to roll out a full extension package. So when you leave, you're going to go with a full line of your hair care products when you go, retail size. So they're not little samples. So that way you have what you need that comes with your install package when you go home. So you're set up with full success.
I love that.
Anytime you have questions, concerns, something happens, I am always available to answer your extension questions. I bring you in full consults. Those are free. There are, like I said, I'm in 5 different methods. Sometimes we need a hybrid. I customize your extensions to your personal needs, your personal lifestyle, what is going to work best for you. I'm not going to put something in your hair to take your money that is not going to work for you. Like, I'm just not. Extensions are an investment. You get what you pay for. And there are people that are doing extensions that aren't certified, and they will destroy your hair. One bad install, any of that can totally damage and destroy your hair and rip your hair out. It is so important that you really deal and you talk to somebody full and you make sure you're getting what you want. Like, it's my first thing I lead out with people. Extensions are an investment.
Have you ever had anybody come to you that messed up their own extensions?
Oh, absolutely. I'm called the fixer at this point. Between color and extensions, I fix so many. I personally am the way I am about extensions because I had a salon owner do a terrible install on my hair and it destroyed my hair, and I was 6 months before I could do anything with it. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. So yes, I do not, and our certifications are not cheap. Like, we have to pay for those. We have to continue education. It is not something that you can just be like, oh, like, we have to continue. We have to go with the trends. We have to study. There are so many things that go into it. I'm a huge hair nerd. But it is very,
I love it. I figured she was going to call me out right there.
Oh, because of your extensions? No, we're not talking about it.
But she didn't. So I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her for that.
Yeah. I told you not to do it.
Because Val didn't understand, like, hey, don't get the heat iron
on your bonds.
To that bond.
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, let me just straighten this. And then, you know, when you're filling up in here, you're like, what is that? And I'm like, Lincoln, you know, I'm calling her, something's wrong. What's wrong, Val? Like, I don't know, but my hair feels kind of like matted instantly. Did you use that hot iron on your bonds? No, I don't think I did I? Yes, you did. Come into the shop tomorrow. And then I come in, she's like, yeah, we're going to take all these out.
All that money spent on hair and install. And we talked about it. Like, when you leave my chair, you are educated. Like, I am very, like, do we understand? Do we have any questions? This is what we do. Like, I want to 100% set you up for success. That is my goal.
But, you know, since she loves me, she said, Val, we're never going to do this again. And I said, I know, because I just can't take care of them. And that's okay.
It is okay. It absolutely is okay. Like, there are just some things that just don't fit certain lifestyles. And that's okay. And that's one thing that I'm very, I want you to come in. And that's why I ask all of the questions. And some of them seem weird. And it's like, there's a method to the madness. Yeah. But if you come in and you're like, I want bangs and I want layers, and you have thin, fine hair and you're not going to fix your hair, we don't want to do that. Like, we don't. And if you come in and you're like, you have hair to your butt and like, I want to cut it off. Whoa, are we manic? Life changes. What's going on? Why do we want to cut it? Because I don't, want you crying in my chair because I don't want to cry. And I hate cutting off somebody's long hair because I'm literally paying to have long hair. I sure do not want to cut it off.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure it's the right decision for everybody, and you're not going to regret it. Because once you cut, it's gone, it's gone. Mm-hmm. There is no putting back unless you're going to spend a lot of money to put fake back. Which I guess it's yours because you pay for it. It's real human hair, but...
Yeah. I feel like, though, sometimes you probably have someone come in and they want to cut it for, like, locks of love. Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's a couple services. You just have to watch. There's just a lot of stipulations that fall on those. You can't have colored hair. Wigs for kids is about the only one that I really highly recommend. I believe they are out of Louisville, and they strictly make sure it goes to the cause, and they take care. And that's probably the one that I would highly recommend. But
yeah, love it. So you said something about there's something new coming about this Twistedly Broken. What is that? Are you gonna share with us?
I mean,
are you gonna keep us waiting?
I am hoping to release a podcast coming out. It's gonna be Twistedly Broken: The Confessions of a Bougie Hairdresser.
Mm-hmm. What does that look like?
It's gonna be wild.
Okay.
It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a twisted ride on a crazy train of my life.
Just you? You just gonna do it by yourself?
I don't know.
Okay.
At first, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But it's gonna be my shit show of a life. And there's nothing off limits. Like, nothing. I'm gonna say the things that people sit at home and don't want to say, crying on their bathroom floor. Like, what have I done? Why is my kid as bad as they are? Or who knows? Like, I'm just gonna...
She really just called me out right now. That's okay, Lincoln.
But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot to me.
The things that people just really go through that they just, I will say, compress and not talk
Absolutely.
About.
I have a lot of that. Like I said, I have special needs son. There's been a lot that's been around that in the last 7 or 8 years. And I think it's just time. And then behind the chair, like, there's so many great things I can share that happen, and the people that I've met, and stories that are just like,
blow your mind?
Yeah. Besides some of the stuff I've done, like, there was a time that people had Life 360 on me because they didn't know if I was going to be in New York or Panama City or if I was going to be home or not. So, maybe Susie will come out on the podcast. You never know. But I think that it's, I think it could help.
It is.
A lot of people. And I think that people need to know they're not alone.
Yep. Especially right now.
And just outside appearances don't mean anything. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors, what people face, what people deal with, why they put their feet on the floor in the morning.
Yep, it's true.
And just because you see a certain thing doesn't mean it's always as it appears.
That's true. That's right. But I feel like everything that you have gone through, you are a very strong woman.
Well, thank you.
And I love it.
Don't make me act like we're cutting onions over here, but thank you.
And I love that you're going to start your podcast. And
I mean, I've only had help from somebody and pushing to make sure it gets done. Just saying, this businesswoman over here is an awesome coach. So if anybody's looking for one,
this isn't about me.
This is her.
This is about you. But I can't wait, and I want to hear it, and I want to,
you'll be the first.
I want to be a part of it, not like in it, but a few episodes. I want to come and record the behind the scenes. Is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Because I know you're going to talk about things that a lot of moms, I'm going to say moms, are struggling with nowadays.
it's more common than we all realize.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's a form of embarrassment that we feel, or maybe a part of shame that we secretly don't want to admit that we have these feelings, and we feel like nobody else does, or nobody else realizes the things that we're facing with children. And there is. Mm-hmm. There is.
And you have a voice.
You do.
And you're tired of being silenced about it.
True.
And you're going to let it out.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, it's going to grow into something big and beautiful.
I hope so.
I know it.
I hope so.
But the thing is, she has to have a set schedule and consistency, right?
I'm working on that. Actually, I'm really working on that.
So I know she will. I know she will do great things. And I know the moms are going to be cheering you on. And I just can't wait to see where it goes.
Love it.
Thank you for being on this podcast and sharing all the bougie hair stuff with us.
Absolutely. Any questions? Everybody knows where to reach me.
And tell them one more time where to find you.
I am Twistedly Boujee Hair inside Intention Salons at 157 Moore Drive off Nicholasville Road, where I guess our kind of new slogan is let your hair intentions be bougie.
Yes. And you're on all the socials?
Yes, I am on all the socials. My personal page is under Lincoln Nichols, but I am Twistedly Boujee Hair, Facebook, Instagram, Twistedly Boujee Hair on TikTok, and I believe my Snap is, but I don't really add people on Snap. But you can find me on all of those platforms. Facebook is a really good way to reach me message-wise under the Business Mecca. And then I do have a cell number listed on the business page too.
Okay. So go like her, follow her.
Please.
And stay tuned for that Twistedly Broken podcast coming in March. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Coming in March.
It will.
It's coming in March.
Yes.
All right. Guys, I'll see you next week. Go make sure you check out the advertisements after this. Have a good night.
Bye.
American woman.